A Lebanese family crossing the border into Syria. They own land there but are becoming increasingly worried it could be lost. For decades they used to cross easily, but now they can be turned back by Syrian border guards. Both countries have recently agreed to retrace their borders after decades of tension and conflict. Villages are intertwined and families from both sides of the border have intermarried for centuries. Here, villagers prefer to send their children to Syrian schools because they are cheaper and closer to their homes. Some of them even get annual subsidies and petrol rations to heat their homes in winter, not from their own government, but from Syria. It is this makeshift bridge that currently separates Lebanon from Syria. And if the borders are to be marked, villagers won't be able to use it in the future to reach their lands which are on the Syrian side of the border. They will have to drive a long distance to a checkpoint where their passports have to be stamped, which many say is going to be a nightmare. All these farmers own land in Syria. They have documents issued by the Syrian authorities proving they own property. Now the specter of an imminent border demarcation may disrupt their lives.
We don't know what will happen if the borders are marked. Are we going to be compensated? Nobody has given us any alternative. 3/4 of the people living there are Lebanese. In this village, we have people living in Syria, but they vote in Lebanon.
Haj Ibrahim Saab shows me his farm and livestock which is on the Syrian side of the border, and like others he's unsure of what will happen if the border is more stringently policed. He refuses to be compensated, saying money isn't the answer and that status quo is the best solution for the people who have lived here for years. For Haj, as for all the people who live in the village of Haush, this stream could soon become more than just a flow of water that runs through their own land. Hashem Ahelbarra, the village of Haush, East Lebanon.